Hey everybody, it's shopping time. Jay and I went to both Aldi's and Walmart. The first part of this video will be Aldi's, and if it runs too long, I'll just make a separate Walmart haul. But everybody knows what's going on in the country and around the world, and a lot of people are going a little crazier than normal. So we did buy some extras just in case on Monday, if the information from the local website is correct. Monday they are going to impose a state or townwide, not statewide, but townwide or countywide. I'm not sure exactly if it's city or county, but I know it's city. That much I know. But if they do that here in Rolla, from what I read or from what I've heard, it's going to basically be anybody who's considered essential personnel are allowed to go to their jobs. Everybody else is asked to stay indoors, to stay home, basically. Not really indoors, but stay home. I'm not sure if they actually said indoors, but I'm going off by combination of what I've picked up on the local website, plus people who've been informed about it, or at least they say they've been informed by their jobs. Especially the two buildings that are near my store, which have medical personnel in it. One of them is an old folks home, and the other one is a behavioral health clinic. So that's where I'm getting some of my information from. Anyhow, to start the haul, we're going with Aldi's. As I said before, sorry if I repeat myself. I'm prone to do that. But anyhow, provolone cheese. We got the provolone cheese because we have those thin steaks that people make what my mom calls steakums. Basically, it's very thin, wafer thin beef slices grilled up. Then you slap on some provolone and melt that, and then slap it on a piece of garlic bread. I kind of grew up on it. My mom and dad had that every so often here in the States. We didn't really get those thin beef slices in Germany, so I don't remember if we had it in Germany. Then, because of the whole, you might be locked in your homes, and I don't know if they're going to let you come out to get essentials, but just in case, 2 dozen eggs from Aldi's. We have breakfast on various occasions for dinner. That and a factor, if we decide to go baking or anything like that, well, you need eggs. Since we were running low, and if we do any baking and whatnot, Jerry Ann prefers to use regular butter for baking and that kind of thing, which is fine. So 2 packs of butter, so 8 sticks of butter plus whatever I've got left over in my freezer. I think I've got like maybe about 6 sticks of butter total left over. Of course, I had to get some cheese wedges, Laughing Cow, basically garlic and herb cheese wedges. I couldn't find my usual, which is the purple pack, and I think that's like just regular straight up garlic or something like that. It's not just garlic and herb. It's been a while since I had it, so I don't remember. We also got a thing of sour cream. What we had planned to do, but because both Aldi's and Walmart was out of yeast, and we don't know if our yeast that we have is still good, we were thinking about, because we found the recipe in one of my mom's cookbooks for her bread machine, so we were going to make our own sourdough bread. Well, got the sour cream, don't have the yeast. So maybe I'll run out, or Jerry and will run out to one of the other 3 grocery stores that we have. We have a Walmart, a Price Chopper, and Aldi's is our main grocery stores. There is also a Kroger's, but Kroger's is, let's just say, they're not always supplied well enough. That, in fact, the prices are kind of the highest price in town. I think the only thing higher than them is maybe Price Chopper, but 9 times out of 10 it's Kroger. Got some broccoli, fresh broccoli. I double checked my broccoli here to make sure there was nothing that looked like it was going to go bad quickly. So we have maybe 4 days before it actually starts showing any sign of being old. Excuse me, I'm a little itchy in the back. Jenny Ann requested that I try to find chicken salad. They had 2 types of chicken salad. One of them I know Jenny Ann doesn't like because it's just one that for some reason she didn't care for. So the other one I know she likes, at least I think she likes this one, I hope she does, the cranberry almond chicken salad. It's really good. It's got little cranberries and slivers of almond in it. What was the other one that you liked?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, ma'am.
What'd you say?
I got you the cranberry almond. Is that the one you like, or was it the other one?
It's that and classic.
Oh, that and classic. They didn't have classic. Seems like classic is bought up the quickest. Oh. Oh, where is it? Aha. Crescent rolls. 2 cans of crescent rolls. We have 2 packages of hot dogs. So guess what crescent roll and hot dogs equal? Pigs in a blanket. It's a nice little snack, hors d'oeuvre, something to munch on without having to worry about cooking a lot. It's good. I'll be honest with you, I'd rather have a whole bunch of pigs in a blanket cooked up, cut up, put in a bag and put in a refrigerator that I can throw back in a microwave to heat up or a toaster to heat up than a bunch of junk food that really we shouldn't have. But it's one of those things where it's like, I've got the munchies. What do we got? Chips? Okay, great. Let me have the chips. I do try to cut back. Jan has cut back more than I have. I just seem to not be able to get my brain to go, oh, let's go for column A, healthy stuff, instead of column B, junk food. That's my stick. One thing I saw at Aldi's that I haven't had in a while, and I had to have. I love them. I sometimes forget about them when they get stuck in the very back of the freezer, but can't go wrong with apple strudel. Gotta have some strudel. Oop, oop. And then, of course, we only have 1 box left, so I had to get some more breakfast sausage. They're great because if you're making some sort of quick and easy breakfast and you want a protein with your quick and easy breakfast, if it does not already have a protein, well, 2 of these in the microwave, 1 minute, boom, done, good. You don't have to wait for the stove to heat up. You don't have to do any extra. Yes, I don't know what I did to my wrist, but it's been hurting the last couple of days. I keep on forgetting about it because the hurt goes away, but then as soon as I do something like pick up something heavy or bend it the wrong way while I'm holding something, it pops and hurts. But got another gallon of milk. My only concern with a lot of the products that we've gotten isn't the factor that they're necessities, but it's like when you're starting to run out of room in your small, narrow refrigerator and freezer, plus your big industrial, well, I shouldn't call it industrial, but your big whole unit freezer, it's like either A, you've got too much, or B, you've got too much of the wrong stuff. I don't know. There are things that we have to keep cold, and there are things that don't have to be kept cold, but if you're not going to keep it cold, you better eat it soon, type deal. I am placing all my cold stuff from Aldi's back in its bag to keep it cold while I do my haul. I know a lot of you would be like, oh, you could have stopped. That's alright. I like doing stuff my way, and yes, I'm pig-headed, so. Hey! Get off there! I got certain kinds of birds that want to steal all the bird food that I put out for the birds, so I gotta scare them off. And they don't like my voice when I yell. It's fun though, because I get to watch them go, ah! Now for the dry goods from Aldi's. Yay! Now I know a lot of you are going to be like, why'd you get those, Jim? Well, Clancy's pretzels are a great snack. Granted, it's a lot of carbs for Jerry, but I like taking these pretzels, getting myself either straight up honey mustard or like the honey mustard salad dressing and putting them on a small cup to dip. Some people do it with Nutella, chocolate spread, peanut butter. It's all good. It's all yummy. Yes, this is the junk food, but under the circumstances of if I have to be locked in the house for the 10 days I'm off of work and maybe longer depending on the severity of the issues, these I'm going to have to hide in my office because, not that I say that Jerry Ann will eat them all because she won't, I won't let her, but they're one of my favorite little quick and easy snacks. Can't go wrong with oatmeal pie, okay? I'm sorry, it just... And yeah, I will share them. I'm just joking around about who'll eat what. It's one of those things where it's like control. You just got to be in control. Sorry, I just had something in my tooth. But no, I like the Little Debbie's oatmeal pies. So does Jerry Ann. There used to be, and I can't find them. They're kind of hard to find nowadays. Most of us used to know them as just moon pies. You know, the graham cracker sandwich with the marshmallow in the middle covered in chocolate. Used to love those. They had come out with a banana flavored moon pie, which is basically instead of the chocolate outer part, dip, whatever you want to call it, it was banana flavored custard or whatever. I loved them to pieces. Anyhow, got Mom a loaf of white bread because she is out of white bread. It's the only kind of bread we can get. Well, I shouldn't say the only kind of bread, but it's the one main bread that she will eat the most of. She's not a big fan of the whole wheat or the whole grain. So it's all white for her. It's fine. We had gotten Chinese food a couple days ago. And I get General Tso's chicken if I get chicken. If I don't get chicken, it's usually like Mongolian beef. I like the spicy foods. Thing is, I've noticed lately that when I reheat the General Tso's chicken, it is a little spicier than I normally like to eat. And what I normally do is I normally like put a little duck sauce on it, but we were out of duck sauce. So went out and bought myself a bottle of sweet and sour because Aldi's was out of the duck sauce. They had either General Tso's sauce or sweet and sour. My mom eats sweet and sour chicken when we get Chinese food, so that might be good if she thinks it's too spicy, because sometimes she complains about it. Oh, I can taste a little pepper. We were running low on Ziploc storage containers, so I bought at Aldi's. Oh, I might have actually doubled up my order. I might have bought the same thing at Walmart because Walmart did not have the vacuum bags. I didn't see them. Hey! Think I can't see you from around the corner? Sound like I'm yelling at my kids. So I got a thing of 50 quart twin lock Ziplocs, as well as 40 count gallon and a 30 count freezer. So hopefully between this and what I accidentally got at Walmart, we will have enough Ziploc bags to survive the apocalypse. No, it's not the apocalypse. I'm just being screwy as all get out. Because that's who I am. We also needed styrofoam plates. I got from Aldi a package of 50 plates by Boulder. I can't remember if that's what exactly Jerry Ann asked for, but I know she asked for paper plates. And I just realized I might have accidentally doubled up those from Walmart, because I forgot to scratch it off my list. And beans, I forgot or could not remember if we had microwavable bags of rice. We get these ready-made or ready-to-serve things of rice. Well, one of them is whole grain brown, which I just realized I think we don't eat this no more because of the, I forgot what they called, but it's like something to do with your gastrointestine. There's like particles in whole wheat breads or certain kinds of grain breads that cause what they call leaky gut. So I hope I didn't get something like that. But that's just like regular whole brown. This one is roasted chicken with herbs and carrots in a ready-made pouch. This is a great thing if you're looking for a quick and easy side dish, because all you do is you rip the tab open to help it vent, stand it up in the microwave for 90 seconds, and boom, you've got a rice side dish. And I think I accidentally doubled up on these as well, because again, I think I forgot to mark it off. But this is dishwasher tabs. So you just throw this in your dishwasher instead of your powder or your liquid into the dispenser, and when the machine starts or when it's at the right time, it pops open a little door and you've got it all right there. You've got your cleaner, your rinse, your grease cutter, rinse aid, the whole thing in one. So if your machine doesn't use rinse aid or you're running out and you can't go out and buy anymore, these little ultra units are great for that. And that is all of the Aldi haul. So I'm gonna quickly drop it all back in the tote, shopping bag, whatever you want to call it. We have these great little shopping bags. They're cubes, so that when you go to use them, or when you're not using them, they collapse. When you want to use them, they pop open for you. It's great. And for people who have Aldi's or something like that, that they don't have, that the store does not provide bags that are free. Basically, you have to purchase the bags. These little totes are great because they can hold a fair amount of product, food, whatnot, and they store easily. You can basically leave one open and store the 3-4 that you might have extra, and store the one away someplace, and you don't have to worry about a whole bunch of stuff flopping around in the back of your car. You got one great tote that's just sliding back and forth, or if you have a minivan or a vehicle that has like a well, you know, it's sitting in the well with whatever else is in there, your emergency car stuff, whatever you put in it. But anyhow, stretch. Onward and upward to Walmart. Now, because of the whole COVID, the whole virus, whatever it's called, Aldi's and Walmart was picked clean in certain types of areas. Walmart especially has been picked clean constantly of hand sanitizer, facial tissues, toilet paper, even napkins. I couldn't find any napkins at either store. Um, so stuff like that was like, oh my god. Um, Either you're all hoarding it or you're just panicking for something that, as a lot of the doctors and people I've listened to or we've watched on YouTube or whatnot, Dr. Mike is one that Jerry-Ann watches a lot of. Um, Basically, they've told us the same thing. In fact, a lot of the stores and a lot of places are posting it. Keep your social distance. Keep your, it's hard to keep social distance out in the world, but try to keep 6 feet away from each other. Wash and sanitize your hands. In fact, Dr. Mike, Jerry was telling me that Dr. Mike, who she watches, basically what he does when he comes home from work, because he's in the medical profession, what he does when he comes to work is he basically takes all the clothes he wore that day off, throws them directly into the washing machine. Doesn't put it in a laundry basket, just puts it directly into the washing machine. Takes a shower, gets himself basically cleaned up, washed up, disinfected, whatever. And then it's like he washes his hands before and after everything he does. Before and after everything he does, he's washing and sanitizing his hands. Whether it's opening the mail, grocery shopping, cooking, cleaning, doesn't matter what he was doing. He's constantly washing and sanitizing, disinfecting his hands, basically. And basically, that's all we can do because, one, we don't know who's a carrier until they've either been tested or sent to the hospital because of it. So, I mean, any one of my customers that comes in my store could be a carrier, and they're touching money and they're touching product that I have to eventually touch to ring it up or put it in my register. So I have a thing of sanitizing soap and hand sanitizer next to my register. So after I get done with that customer, or if I have multiple customers, as soon as I get done with all those customers, I'm disinfecting my hands. I'm not going near my face, which is one of the things they say is keep your hands away from your face unless you know your hands are disinfected. Like I said before, every 2 hours they've got a list of things that I need to do to sanitize door handles, bathrooms, countertops. Then every 4 hours it's basically the same thing. The bathrooms, the handles. Hey! Get off there! Birds. So it's basically this whole thing is unfortunately it's out there. Unfortunately it's attacking the weak, the sick, and the young. Well, I should say weak, sick, young, and old. So all we can do is clean, clean, clean. Keep ourselves clean, keep our environment clean, keep our clothes clean. If you work in the medical profession, Dr. Mike, you might want to follow. You might want to follow what he has to say. If you work in the general populace, I would do the same thing Dr. Mike does. In fact, this shirt that I'm wearing is probably going to come off my body here in a little bit and go directly into my wash because I wore it outside. All we can do is remain vigilant, remain safe, keep our environment clean and sanitized. I know at this point in time, because it seems like everybody has nothing when it comes to paper towels, toilet paper, sanitizing, cleaning products. A lot of places have been picked clean of sanitizer and Lysol and paper towels and toilet paper and facial tissues. So, if you're like me, you use a handkerchief, I use one a day. I take one to work, I come home, it goes into the washing machine, into my wash basket. In fact, all the clothes that I have in that wash basket is getting cleaned tonight. It goes in the washing machine. Anyhow, because the fact of this video did get over 20 minutes long, I'm going to end it and do a Walmart haul. So if you guys enjoyed what I had to haul and whatnot, and what I had to say, give it a thumbs up. Any questions or comments can be placed in the comment section. Please, again, I will continue to say this, be as positive as possible. There is too much negativity out there, and I don't want to deal with it. I have to deal with enough of it. I don't want to deal with it on this channel, on this forum. If that causes people not to watch my videos or anything like that, that's their problem. Anyhow, when I put it, go ahead and hit the bell if you enjoyed the video and want to see more. Be a member of my channel. Hit the bell. It will let you know when I put in a new video. Until next time, God bless and have a good day.